Welcome to Long Lost Brothers, the podcast devoted to talking shit
and self-improvement.
That's right. My name is Brett Scott.
And I'm Jesse Cole.
And we are the Long Lost Brothers.
Yes, sir. What's up, my man?
We're back after the spectacular.
Yeah, it's been a little bit.
Took a little break, but you know, it's like that build up to the spooktacular is always like a oh shit, we're gonna do the spooktacular, and
it's like you're edging, and the spooktacular comes and it's
boom.
Fucking South Park Kenny's dad. God damn it. Stanley's dad on the internet. I'm already fumbling jokes.
I had a good time doing the spooktacular. I feel like it went well.
That's like my favorite fucking thing of the year.
I know. Yeah. It was fun. My fucking fire surprise was fantastic.
Yeah. I know. I showed that to Kimberly, dude. She was fucking rolling.
Your reaction was priceless, though, man, because you were like laughing hard. I'm like, that's exactly the reaction I was going for.
Yeah, it was perfect, dude. Because I waited for a hook, line, and sinker. I'm like, bro, this is a spooktacular. How are you fucking having fucking technical issues on the spooktacular? What are we doing here? We're supposed to be professionals.
You know what was funny? The funny thing was, like, if you watch the video back, and I don't know how it looked on your end, but I know that when it recorded it, it looked like this. But like when I first clicked my camera back on, you saw me. Like I wasn't in my mask, like for a split. And then it just appeared on me.
I know. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, God damn, Brett really fucking put it in there. I was like, shit.
I don't know how that happened. But anyway, like it just had like this previous image of me from the last time I had shown myself on camera, and for a split second it looked like it was weird. It's fucking weird.
Yeah, dog.
But yeah, dude, good to be back. I'm excited.
It really is. Yeah.
We have talked though, like we'll probably take a little bit of break here after this one because I'm starting a new job next week.
Yeah,
trying to get shit in order, get my schedule going where I can go to the gym, go to work, fucking podcast, all that shit. I've even taken a break from Marvel Plus, dude. I've had a fill-in. Yeah, I've had fill-in guest host for the past 2 weeks, and it's so funny because I didn't even realize it, but I like hired out for my 100th episode.
You outsourced the 100th episode?
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a big deal, right? Like 100th episode, big fucking deal. But like, yeah, I just gave it away.
Oh, how dare you?
Yeah.
You played yourself.
That's crazy. I've done over 100 episodes of Marvel Plus as well.
Damn.
99 of which I've been a part of. So that's pretty crazy.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So while we're on break, I'm gonna put out a couple Jesse Show episodes.
Yeah.
And, my hopes is that Brett will just upload them to the LLB channel.
Sure.
My channel has no followers. Even the baseball team ain't even there.
The baseball team ain't even on the LLB page, but they need to come watch videos of us, man. The baseball team needs to get on board. Get off the bench and fucking watch us too.
Hey, I got a question.
Okay.
What if when you farted, instead of a fart noise, it made a text message notification noise?
Which text message? I mean, there's so many text messages.
Well, it was different. You know, like some people fart, it's like all vapey, and some people fart, it's like super tight. It might be the same way. You know, like rich people might fart, and it's an Apple notification. You know?
Yeah.
A poor person farts, and it's like, hello, Moto. You know?
Hey.
I don't know what that had to do with anything, but
I think it's hilarious that we both have the Moto E5 Plus.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, we're working class, baby. But yeah, maybe rich people fart and it's just like a cha-ching sound.
Yeah.
You know?
Their fart's got the fucking blue bubble.
Yeah. Mine just goes like boo whoop.
Yep.
Boo whoop.
I knew you. I was trying to tell this joke to Kimberly at lunch today, and she's like, "You're stupid. Shut up." I'm like, "I'm gonna tell this to my best friend. He's gonna get it." I was like, "Yeah,
I'm
we'll have him." Dude, you saw the boxing match, right?
I saw the clips of it after. Like I saw
Yeah.
the highlights. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
He did really fucking well against Tyson Fury, dude.
Yeah, knocked him down. Hit him hard. But yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, he was robbed. But if you look at like the actual rounds and punches scored, Tyson Fury won the boxing match. I mean, the fight, I don't know.
Look, to be the champ, you got to beat the champ. You can't leave it up to decision.
Yeah,
like
I would. But after watching that, like in the MMA fight, even though Francis wrestling isn't super high level, I would 100 million % put my money on Francis. You could give Tyson Fury a year to train, but with small gloves, that would have been a knockout.
Yeah, he's a dog, dude. You know, where's how heavy is Ngannou? Because he looks fucking.
I think he's right around 260. I mean, that they fight that big boy weight. You know, I don't see fucking. You know, I mean, Tyson Fury's 6'9". Do you see him getting below 260? Because that's the cutoff weight for UFC heavyweight is 260.
Damn.
That's
so heavy, dude.
Yeah, that's a big guy.
That's like Bradley Martin heavy.
Yeah, you don't hear Bradley talking about fighting Francis Ngannou.
Yeah, isn't that funny? He can beat up everybody because he weighs 260. You know?
Yeah. I mean, Francis Ngannou has the hardest punch in the UFC.
It's funny because old Bradley Martin has gotten worked by any of the people he's grappled with.
Yeah, I saw that. It's pretty sad.
Yeah.
I don't know. Ever since you trashed him on our podcast, I've lost so much interest in him. It's like all I can think about are the things you were saying. Like he's so clickbaity. Like, God damn it. And all the people he has on his little Raw Talk podcast are all fucking loser ass influencers. You know that, like either that or like he tries to have MMA fighters on and then talk about how he wants to fight him in a street fight, and it's like, dude,
it's dumb.
It's like Cheeto was on there. He's this guy that's about to fight for I think the 145 belt, I think, against Sean O'Malley. And he's like, no, I would kill you. And he's like, but I'm 260, it doesn't matter. I would kill you. And he was so serious, and kind of Bradley Martin's face kind of turned from like, you know, that little weird smiley thing he does to like, I'm talking to a dog.
Yeah.
Nate Diaz kind of told him the same thing, that no, I would literally kill you.
Yeah.
Dude, you know Shane Gillis is, right? Comedian, podcaster.
Yep.
That's one of my new favorite podcasts is Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Oh, yeah?
Super good. They have a really good episode with Danny McBride. But anyway, Shane Gillis was telling this story about hanging out with Nate Diaz. He's like, yeah, it was super crazy. He's like, we're chilling and it's everything you'd think. He's like, Nate's like shotgunning a seltzer. He's like, and then you go outside and you like front kicks this guy in the fucking chest. It was pretty crazy. Yeah. Anyhow, but yeah, dude. That boxing match really, and then now Francis Ngannou is ranked in the top 10 as for boxing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the WBC, I think it's called.
Wow.
I'm not a super big boxing fan, so I don't know a lot about like their federations and stuff like that. But
yeah, well, that's fucking wild.
Yeah, there was a couple badass fights. So I don't know if you know this, but John Jones was supposed to fight Stipe Miocic for the heavyweight belt, right? Because John came in, moved up to heavyweight, fought Cyril Gane, and I think it was an interim belt. But anyway, John Jones, who was the light heavyweight champion for a decade, undefeated, moved up to heavyweight and then strangled this dude in the first round. But then this guy Tom Asplund, and I can't say his last name, but this Russian guy, he's really scary as well, and Sergey. God damn it, I'm not gonna try. It's that complicated, but he bombed on this dude and knocked him out like super fast. And so I don't know what happened to Stipe's shot. I think John Jones is still gonna fight Stipe, but now Tom Asplund, this British dude, it's big, fast, and exciting, is he's the interim champion right now. So that's interesting. And then you heard me talk about Alex Pereira, this Brazilian kickboxer. He beat Izzy. Okay. He's now the 205 champion, the light heavyweight champion. He fought this guy Yuri. I also cannot say his last name, but he's total stud. But he's super weird. He's like this white dude with like a Bushido, like braid haircut on top of his head. Super into like swords and stuff. Like very much into like Bushido blade kind of stuff. That's his whole gym. Yeah. Cool guy. Badass dude. But yeah, Pereira slept him too. And he's the new champ. But this card was cool because there's been a lot of these fights where they talk a lot of shit, hate on each other, fucking all that back and forth shit. These ones were like all respect, no shit talking, just a sport. The guys were super cool to each other before, during, not during the fight. They were really very nice to each other. But after, it was all respect and cool. And I was like, God damn, can we just do this? This is like I love the Conor McGregor shit talk kind of shit, and it's funny. But it's like, it's way better when they're like, no, he's a tough guy, man. I gotta be really careful, No, great guy. We'll see what happens. It's like kind of refreshing after the whole WWE kind of era of the UFC, Every now and then it's cool if there's like a shit talking guy like a Conor McGregor or a Chael Sonnen, cool, it's fun. But it's like when everybody's trying to do the shtick, it's like, dude, we don't need a character. I want to see a fighter.
Yeah, it becomes like cliche.
Yeah, like, it turns into a soap opera.
And it doesn't seem authentic when some people do it. It's just like, oh, you're just doing the thing. You're just doing the thing.
Yeah, like Colby Covington. He was not getting any fights, and then he started talking all that shit and doing all this MAGA stuff. He's got the next title shot. But he's also can back this shit up that he talks. So, he's been this close to the belt a lot of times. So, he's a great fighter.
Cam Haynes is a big Colby Covington fan. They're buddies.
Yeah, Colby's a stud, dude. And he's also a protege of Chael Sonnen, so that might be where he got you want to get fights, talk your shit, put your hat in the ring, ham it up, And so that might be where he gets it. I don't know, but it gets old with everybody wanting to.
So speaking of fights, it's something that's more something I know something about. Jake Paul's finally got to fight a real boxer again.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. And his brother's retired now.
I guess.
Logan said he's done. Jake's fighting a real fighter that nobody's heard of.
I say great. I say Logan, fucking stick to the WWE.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Shit.
Yeah, he's great at it.
Shine as a star there. Jake Paul, the dude he's fighting looks kind of like a beast. I guess he has he's got more knockouts, more fights, more fucking.
Like 0-10, something like that.
He looked kind of scary.
Yeah, not a trash can by any means. Good on him. So he's ready to test his mantle.
I'm kind of excited for that because it's like he's doing what we both of us hoped he would do.
Yeah.
And it's happening quick. Fuck. Yeah. Like I guess it's just like, well, I'm already in shape. Fuck it,
Yeah, isn't he fighting like in Christmas or something? Like around that
December 15th.
Yeah, that's how that.
Dude, that's crazy. He announced it like a month and a half, 6 weeks out, maybe.
For those listening on audio only, I'm doing the Italian hand. East is the shit we wanted. Very good. Yeah, that does. I think you sent me that reel, and I was like, yeah, that gives him like a lot of respect points in my book because he's really pursuing what he's talking that shit about.
Yeah, I'm happy to see that. I hope he wins. I hope he can shut some people up by actually being a boxer. And it sounds like he wants to go as much as they've talked about even he's been hyping an MMA fight soon.
Yeah, he's putting on the PFL gloves and.
Yeah,
but
honestly, I honestly do want to see him focus on just boxing for a while. That'd be nice.
Well, let's say just do the thing, man. Do your sport, though.
Yeah, but I know we still got to see him fight Nate.
Well, yeah, and he's trying to act like Nate Diaz won't sign up for it, but he's like, man, he's trying to do this shit in 2 years. I want to do it right now. He's like, come up. He's like, let's get it. You know, in 2 years, Nate's gonna be, you know, on the way back end. He's already on the back end of his career. I mean, he is closer to 40 than he is to 25. I'll tell you that. I think he's like 36 or 37. Pretty sure. Something like that. Anyway, that's exciting.
So other than that, we kind of skipped over, like, what's been going on with you, dude?
I went to New Orleans right before. Was it right before the Spooktacular? Yeah.
Yeah, yes, it was.
I went to, yeah, but we didn't want to ruin the show talking about non-spectacular stuff. So yeah, me and Kimmy went to kind of a family reunion kind of thing. Met her dad and her stepmother and her uncle and her brother and her aunt and her cousin and her grandma and grandpa.
Are they from down there?
Her dad, yeah. I mean, her brother lives in Kentucky. Her cousins live in Mobile, Alabama, which is like a 4-hour drive from there, from where we were at, from New Orleans. And then her grandma and grandpa like do the winters down there and the summers up here. They live in like an RV kind of thing and just drive around.
Dude, your girl comes from like the South, bro.
She doesn't really. Her family does, yes. But so is my mom's from Arkansas,
Jesus.
so kind of same.
She's like more hillbilly than I am, dude. And like my family's all from Kentucky, but fucking Mobile, Alabama. Jesus Christ!
I want to go there, dude. They made it sound hella cool.
I think they still have slaves down there. It's fucking backwards as fuck.
Well, it's crazy, dude. We were like, oh man, we want to go see. Like, you know, we only had like 3 good days of kicking it, you know. We went to on a swamp tour and saw some alligators.
Okay.
And some state birds. What was that?
And then you ate some alligators?
Yeah, dude. They serve it in like a lot of, like, you know, there's the French Quarter Market. You go down there and they got like gator on a stick. You can get a gator poor boy.
Yeah.
What else did I have? Little breaded gator bites. Those are good.
Gator sickles.
Yeah, gator sickles. That's basically what the gator on a stick is, like a gator sausage. We bought one of them little chopped off dehydrated gator heads, brought it home for Caden.
What if it was frozen and you had to suck on it?
Ew. Sucking a meat stick? I'm not into sucking on meat sticks, bro.
Come on, bro. Suck on my meat stick, bro. Suck on my meat stick.
Bro, it's a meat stick. There's this thing, it's called a beignet. It's kind of like, you had it?
No, I know what it is, though.
Yeah, it's kind of like for me, what my experience was like, it's kind of like a donut meets elephant ear, or fucks elephant ear and has a baby.
Yeah, it's a French thing.
Yeah, it's pretty good, man. Oh, and then there's a sandwich called a muffaletta.
Okay.
That's just banging. It's kind of just like this, like lunch meat sandwich that's stacked up about an inch high with meat, and then they got this some kind of cheese. And what else? I think, no, not lettuce. They got this kind of like dressing almost. It's like all those olives and pickles and bullshit cut up. This shit was good. Good as fuck. It's like a big French bread, but like a round one.
What is what does alligator taste like?
Kind of like chicken. Like chicken.
No, I knew you were gonna say chicken.
It tastes like a chicken mixed with a steak.
Okay. I mean, I love chicken. And I love steak.
It's kind of like that, to be honest. Like the gator bites, it's like almost like a gizzard, but with like the graininess of a nice steak.
Okay.
I'm not making it sound as good as it is. And then like you do a little sauce on it. They got this raw Malay sauce. Nice.
All right.
Yeah, and then we had some shrimp from Mobile, bro. We did like you know them boils they do. Her grandma and grandpa did one, and they had all this like potatoes and big ass shrimp, dude. Like, I mean, maybe 2-inch shrimps, and then like this nice sausage and shit. The first night we were there, dude. So we thought that our place, the address said 9th Ward, okay, and that's not really a place you want to stay if you're not from there. It's pretty rough. My coworkers.
You have a habit of these things.
I do. But then we're staying like Holy Cross, which is like outside of there, but still close. 15 minutes out, maybe, if that. It's just on the other side of this bridge from like New Orleans, from the downtown where we spend a lot of our time, and so in between there's kind of a mix of like ghetto nice kind of thing, but we're like, oh man, we got to find some food. We went and got like some supplies and stuff from Walmart, some like heartburn medicine and shit like that, just little things I'll probably need, and like Gatorades and shit for the house, like things like that. So anyway, so I'm driving back and we're like, we gotta get some food, man. And we pull up to this fucking seafood place, and there's like a gang outside, like a bunch of bloods, and I was like, we're probably gonna miss that spot. I probably don't. I'm gonna go in there. And so anyway, we go. I'm like, fuck it, let's just go in this little store right here and get some chips and shit. It'll be fine. But we go in, or I go in, and they got like a restaurant in the back, and I got these sausage po' boys, right? Dude, and then they gave me, and it comes with fries, and like, you want seasoning on the fries? I'm like, yeah. And I buy these little like minced meat platters. I'm like, oh fuck, man, I don't know when we're gonna get food again, so I'm just gonna get this shit so we have food for the night. We hadn't eaten all day either, and we left at like 3 a.m. We didn't eat until it was like 9 at night, so I was hella hungry.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Do you ever feel weird about saying po' boys?
No, I was saying poor boy, but then you get there and it's spelled po' boy.
I know. I just always felt weird. Like I feel like it's almost like if I tried to speak Ebonics in the hood.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's what I feel like if I say po' boy. Like somebody's gonna kick my ass. Like that's what I feel like. I'm gonna go and be like, "Hey, we'll get one of those po' boys," and they just start laughing. Like, what the fuck is this cracker talking?
I'm just reading how it's spelled, dude.
Yeah, right.
I mean, if you're selling a poor boy, I would order a poor boy.
Right.
But dude, yeah, these motherfucking sausage sandwiches and Creole seasoning shit were so fucking hot, dude. I had heartburn for till the next day until cause I just could only find Tums. And then I got Prilosec. Like I'm on Bourbon Street hanging out. Everybody's like, "Oh, this is cool," It's like a big party. And then I'm just happy because I see a fucking Walgreens go in there and find Prilosec. I'm like, "Fuck yeah, thank God." Fucking dying all day.
Yeah, yeah. That sounds terrible.
The food was delicious, but it fucked my acid reflux to shit.
Yeah.
And we went on this one of the big paddle boats on the Mississippi River. I got sunburned the fuck all. I bought a hat at the little swamp tour, and it was hella windy because we're on the river in Jackson Square, right? It's like you get on right there. It's like the big place with the Cafe Monnier or whatever, or Cafe Beignet. And there's another one. There's like the famous one. I can't remember. I think maybe that's Cafe Monnier. I don't know, but whatever. I'm probably saying it wrong.
Did you say Cafe Bengay?
No, Cafe Beignet, where you get the beignets. There's a bunch of those, but there's one that's like called something different. It's like the real one where you're supposed to go to get them. Anyway, yeah, and we did a graveyard tour too. But anyway, we got sunburned to fuck all on my whole head. That sucks because I had to give Kimmy my hat because her hair was like blowing everywhere and it looked all crazy. So I gave her my hat, trying to be a gentleman. That was a mistake. I should just let her burn. So I fucking got not really, but I got so sunburned, dude. It was ridiculous.
Did you burn your head?
Yeah, I'm bald as shit.
Shit.
Yeah, it was not good. But anyway, it was great. We went on this. We saw some Catholic voodoo princess, fucking priestess tomb, and was it Mary LeBou? She's famous. It's like the most visited grave ever. There's all these X's on it, and I guess they say you go there at night and you put 3 X's on it, turn around, and she'll talk to you from the grave, And
okay.
So and then also in that same, this is a Catholic graveyard with walls and stuff, and they put all the graves above ground, so like tombs, because they had to start burying them in tombs because they're all getting Spanish flu or yellow fever. They had a plague going pretty bad. And because the swamp water, they buried somebody like 3 feet, the water would come in, the bodies would come up, and then the mosquitoes would bite the dead bodies and then bite the people and give them some kind of bacterial infection and kill them. Like,
Interesting.
that. Yeah, I learned that on the tour.
That's some pretty cool history.
Yeah, and then Nicolas Cage has a white pyramid, and when he dies, he's gonna get buried there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the lady was talking about. I guess he has a lot of heritage there.
Interesting. He's a weird guy. I listened to this podcast about him. He's a huge fucking comic book nerd. I don't know if you know this.
I did not, but that's very cool.
You remember that scene in The Flash where he's Superman? You see him for like.
Was he like so pumped to do it?
Yeah, because what's funny is back in the '90s they were supposed to make a Superman movie starring Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
So that was like a real like
bummer for him.
Oh, it was just kind of. I mean, doing that in The Flash was kind of like a little like inside joke for people who.
Oh yeah, I knew about that where he's gonna fight like those big spiders and shit.
Yeah, I think most people probably wouldn't even get that reference, but it was kind of a cool thing for like geeks, you know. But anyway, he's a weird dude. Anyway, he had in his comic book collection, he had like some of the craziest shit, dude. He had like Action Comics #1, which is like, I don't know what it's worth now, millions of dollars. And then he had like the first appearance of Batman, which is like Detective Comics #16 or some shit. Anyway, and someone fucking stole his copy of Action Comics #1, like from his house, from like a fucking locked frame that he had on the wall. It was like a big fucking crazy deal, where someone who was at one of his parties or something robbed his ass and took Action Comics #1. And like,
how shitty is that? That's so fucked up.
It is. But they made a whole podcast about it. It's called Stealing Superman.
Oh man, I'm pissed. For those watching the video, you probably can see that I'm extra fat right now. So with reason, I'm doing a powerlifting meet. I was already fat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what are you talking about? Like you just decided to do the powerlifting meet like 2 weeks ago.
I know, and I've been eating accordingly, sir.
I've been getting ready for like the past year, so I'm ready.
But hey, I haven't been done like hardly any lifting until I really decided to do it, and I came in like I've been lifting weights, but I haven't been I haven't bench pressed, I haven't squatted. Like when I went to go max squat, I think it was the first, like I opened my powerlifting bag and it still had the t-shirt from the last meet in it, and I had not put on my knee sleeves or my belt or nothing, so it was like I had to get all that shit calibrated and ready to go. And I put on the barbell and 405 and took it for a ride, and it went up pretty smooth. And my bench is about 275, and my deadlift I got 405. I think I might go get a little more, but we'll see. 405 for I had on like running shoes when I tried it. I'm gonna try it with my lifting shoes when I go to meet on Friday. I don't think I'm gonna max anymore. I'm gonna try to just stretch, do a little bit of lifting, but nothing crazy. Just want to stay active through the week, but I don't want to
So
I don't want to go into the meet sore. I want to be like ready for action.
So no PRs are going to be set at this meet.
Probably not. But
so you just really wanted to eat food and spend some money.
No, I just want to lift weights with my friends.
Oh, I get it, man. I love that you have something to fucking work towards. Like that's.
But I'll say that I've been fucking slaying in the gym. Like, yeah. I mean, I've been setting like lat pull down rep PRs like for weight and reps, and so I've been doing like my tricep pull down. I fucking had 135 on. I hit that for 10 or 12, something like that. It was a little sloppy. The form was a little off after further review on the video, but that's all right. And lat pulled down like 130 for like 12 the other day, and usually I'm hitting like a buck for like a lot more. No, I had more than 130. It was like 150. I don't know. It's some way that my lat pull down was not super strong.
What do you think your total is going to be then for this meet?
Over 1,000, because I'll get 800, at least 800 between my squat and my deadlift, and then my bench press is going to be like 275. So,
and what's your PR currently for?
I think I had like hold on. I have to remember because I got 501, 335 for bench, I believe, and 413, so 9, 4. 1249 is my first meet I did best.
Okay, so you're giving a lot up on the bench though, right?
Yeah, I have not been bench pressing.
What, like 60 pounds less, probably?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or something
Okay.
like that. Yeah,
All
I'm
right,
not
well,
most.
fuck, man.
I don't even know
I can't
that I
see.
weigh.
At least you got something that you're like. I'm training for nothing right now. I'm training to fucking get some abs back and look fucking jacked. Like that's
That's the next move because Kimberly has been super on point. Like we've been doing meal prep. I mean, like I've been eating a lot, but it's been all like real fucking food. I had the only bad thing I ate was had a McChicken and a McDouble and some fries on Saturday with the kids and a Sprite. But other than that, it's been like sweet, like we had pork belly, but it's like a pork belly that I smoked and it was fucking bomb, and it wasn't like all sugared up or nothing, but it was a lot of fat. But I've been like smoking meats, fucking. We've been doing like chicken breasts, chicken thighs, fucking steaks, fucking stuffed squash, like drinking protein fucking powder.
right on.
Else? Yeah, I got some. Oh, there's a new pre-workout that's just a fucking goat, dog. It's called Redcon Total War. It's not new, but it's new to me. So
yeah, okay, I've seen that. I've seen that Total War.
Yeah, it tastes so good.
Okay, what flavor?
I think grape gummy bear. I think it is. I'll know for sure later. I don't know. Kimberly picked it out. She goes, "You pick stupid ass flavors. So let me pick."
Bro, I've been on that 6-star Fruit Loops.
Really? Is it good?
Yeah, dude, it tastes like fucking Fruit Loops, bro. It's really good.
Nice.
You gotta try that shit.
I got like the cookies and cream PI fucking way right now. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad.
Yeah, 6-star has Loops and they have Frosted Flakes. Frosted Flakes, not quite as good, but the Fruit Loops is on fucking.
And this is their whey or their pre-workout?
Whey protein.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I just got back into drinking whey. Usually I don't, but I was like, I'm trying to. Okay, so my goal, this is my actual plan for after this meet is keep my protein high as fuck. Like trying to get 150, 160 grams. And when you really track it, that's a lot of fucking eating.
It is.
I mean, because 2 scoops of whey is 50. So if you want to drink 6 fucking scoops, I'm not doing that. I'll never shake it in my life. I'll fucking blow it over. But I mean, that's like a pound of chicken is like 64 grams, something like that.
It's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 5 eggs is 30 grams. It's like, so you got to really like track what so that's been the thing. It's like, trying not to go crazy with the carbs right now, but it's like, I'm letting some of them go. But I'm not going to do keto because I can't stick to it.
Okay.
It's too restrictive, and then it's like I go good for like a week, and I'm like, fuck it, and then I'm just eating a bunch of bullshit. But the way I've been eating is fine. We've been weighing how much meat we put in each thing, weigh up the cup, weighing up the rice, and so I went like 8 ounces of meat and like a cup of rice, and then this week I cut back half a cup of rice because I was like, this is just too much. I'm just getting too big too fast too.
Yeah, dude, a cup of rice is a lot. You don't really think, but like it's
like 100 grams of carbs.
Yeah.
In that range. So that's doing that twice a day. That's 200 fucking grams of carbs. I mean, but I have been getting like. So after we eat every day at lunch, we walk for 40 minutes like every day. So that's been good in like keeping keeping me healthy. So I haven't been doing cardio in the gym. I've just been lifting really fucking hard. Beasting the fuck out. Like I'm into all the workouts I'm doing. I'm like, fuck, I should just keep that the same. Add a little more cardio in and fucking just scale back the food. That's my actual plan. Cause I'm making fucking gains. Like I'm having good ass workouts, feeling great about it. Like
nice.
Switching, just hard ass pool days with nice ass preacher curls, and then fucking what do you call it? Hammer curls at the end to blast out my biceps. Tricep pull downs are nice. Fucking bench is going great. you know, the face pulls, fucking shoulders, like just killing it, and then squatting and hitting legs hard.
I was gonna say, are you training like to gain muscle, or are you just training those things as like accessories for your big three?
No, those are like gaining like my back workouts are the best ones. But like no, I'm just trying to make gains. I want to look jacked.
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
I mean, and they coincide with accessories for the bench press and stuff like that. Like you're not gonna have a big bench press if your back's weak. You know, it's just part of, you know, you need, because you're cocked back like, you pin your shoulders and kind of arch your back and drop your ass onto the bench, right, for a powerlifting kind of setup. And then you set that just below your rib cage. So you think about it, most of it is your shoulders, your rear delts, your lats are really what's pushing out of the bottom, right? And then after that, it's your chest takes over about halfway up. So it's like, if you don't want to get buried on that barbell, you got to have a nice, strong back. You got to be able to control it, the weight, which none of that I'm good at. I just know that from dropping a bunch of barbells on myself.
That's one of my favorite things to train is back. It always has been. I love it.
Yeah.
It's always been my best body part too. Like if you look at any of my old like bodybuilding photos and shit, like that was always a strong point for me. I got a really lean and strong back, and I fucking like it's like the leanest part of my body. I don't know why it leans out more than anything else. It's like, God damn, you see striations and veins and shit.
Nice.
But anyway, I'm sure I've talked about this before, but one of my favorite things to do in the gym now, not only to like because it feels good, but like it saves so much time, is work opposing muscle groups. Like I go in and I'm gonna do like an upper body workout, right? So I do a push motion with a pull motion, and it's always the same. So it's like if I'm doing an overhead push, then I'm also doing an overhead pull, right? So I'm either doing lat pull downs or pull ups with overhead pressing. And then like superset, you do one set of one set of the other. That way I can save time. Yeah. And the muscles, the muscles that aren't at the moment are getting their rest in between sets, right? So I do that, and then I'll do like
that's probably helping you burn fat too, because it's kind of more like a hit, right?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I try not to get too gassed. Like I'll take a little. I'll stand there for a minute in between. You know, not a full minute. I don't know, 30 seconds maybe. Yeah. Because I don't want to go in. I don't want to be so fatigued and fucking gassed that I can't give my all to the lift. So, but it still saves time. It's like I would, I'd be taking twice as much time if I wasn't switching up the movements. So then, but I always go with like if it's an overhead, then it's an overhead move. And if I do, and then I do a so there's a vertical pull, vertical push, then there's a horizontal pull and a horizontal push. So it'd be like like rows with like barbell rows with bench press.
Right.
Just back and forth. And then I'll jump on that pec deck machine and I'll do chest and I'll spin around and do rear delts. Right?
Oh shit. I love that fucking pec deck machine. I always do that like after I get like I'll hit like two set, like I hit side raises, face pulls, and then just like one good set of tricep pull downs before my bench press, just to get one like all that stuff heated up. So like just so you have like the rear delts are lit up, your shoulders aren't gonna like pop out of socket, you're just that's the combination always has me ready to go for my bench press. And then I'll do that, and then I go back, and then I do a lot of tricep pull downs, and then my finisher is always pec deck.
I love the pec.
I do too. And then we have just a regular pressing machine across from it. So I'll hit like pec deck. Man, my lifts have been going up on that too. It's been kind of nice. Like fuck, because it's like I've been kind of training more to exhaustion, but now I'm kind of just really getting that good pump, but as heavy as it can get. Like I'll go like medium weight, and then I'll go heavier, like till I can't for 10. Like I'll keep going up, and it's like, fuck, I'm stronger than I thought. It's like I kind of went on like I flipped a switch to where I'm like back being strong. I'm like, holy shit, man! I was able to squat without very minimal pain. Like my back twinged up a little bit, but it's like for my rep work, I'm kind of, and everybody's gonna hate on this, but I've been using the leg press and then doing like Romanian deadlifts with like a heavy ass kettlebell because my back gets fucked up when I try to do a lot of reps on squat. But I came right in and fucking, yeah, no problem, 405. So that was nice. But maybe my body needed this time without all the pressure on my joints to be able to, because it felt like at the last meet, I couldn't even fucking get into the squat position properly. So we'll see. And I was doing like a lot of like starving myself kind of stuff, like right before the meet last time. And it is like a 198, and I'm definitely gonna be at 220. I might be a punch over. I don't know. I'm not gonna cut weight though, because I really did not prepare for this meet.
Yeah.
But maybe the lack of, like, honestly, like, he's like, just come in here and have fun and do some deadlifts, because the owner was like, come on, be in the meet. And I was like, all right. But then I was like, just gonna do deadlifts, and then I was like, let's see how my bench press is doing.
Might as well.
It's kind of let's see how the squats are going. Oh, fucking 400, we're in, baby. Let's go.
Might as well do it all. If you're gonna do it, might as well do it all the way.
Yeah.
I do. Hey, while we're talking fitness, and this is probably the last thing on fitness.
You think?
I want to give a little shout out to my wife, because so she's like trying to like manage her blood sugar.
Yeah.
So she's basically cut out like pretty much all sugar, like, and it's crazy. So she hasn't like gotten back into working out yet. She suffered from long COVID symptoms for the past fucking 3 years, and like she's been off of work and everything, like, and it's wreaked havoc on her fucking health, like. And then they put her on these beta blockers, which had her gain like a fuck ton of weight, and they're like, no, those shouldn't make you gain weight, but they fucking did, because her fucking diet didn't change at all, and she fucking gained a bunch of weight. Anyway, but so now that she's like focusing on keeping her blood sugar down, or controlling her blood sugar, she's eating pretty close to keto, right? Like she's fucking like really.
I've been seeing all the stuff you guys are doing, like, just like, she's not super public on her social media, but the things that she's posting, I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Like, it's an outing, it's a date, but she's doing kind of a keto variation of the things, and
dude. We went for this is what she wanted to do for our anniversary, is like, we were going to stay overnight, but we decided just to make a day trip of it. But we drove up to Canton, Ohio, which is like over 2-hour drive, just to go to this fucking keto restaurant, dude.
There you go.
Yeah, and it was pretty fucking good, dude. I can't deny it was pretty fucking good. Enjoyed it a lot. But how can I not? I mean, I love fat and I love protein, so it's like, what the fuck? I can
get away from me with that delicious steak.
I feel like I could give up carbs way before I could give up fucking meat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same.
But anyway, through doing this and just like, and eating anything she eats will be zero sugar shit, right? Like, only thing that sucks is, though, those fucking like 0 carb wraps that you told me about, the little ones. We got those, but like they still for some reason fucking affect her blood sugar. So she's like, I can't eat those. Like, there's some shit she can eat that, especially bread based stuff, like not bread, but like, anything that has like wheat flour in it at all. She can't. It'll fuck with her blood sugar, even if it's 0 carb. Anyway, so, but I'll tell you what something she discovered, and which then I discovered. Have you ever had fucking 0 sugar Reese cups?
I have.
Bro, they're good as fuck.
Yeah, mackin', right? Hell good.
I'm like, these might be better than fucking regular. I'm a Reese's fanatic, bro.
Yeah. The only thing, you got to be a little careful.
Oh yeah, you got to be careful. Any sugar-free candy, bro.
You will shit, dog. If you're constipated, eat a bag of those. You'll be all right. You'll sort it out.
No, my wife literally does that. She's like, I need to go to the bathroom. She's like, I'm gonna go get some sugar-free candy. Like, literally, it works like that. It's a fucking laxative. It's because of the sugar alcohols that are in it, the xylitol or whatever the fuck.
Yeah. I know. This girl put me onto one like 5 years ago. She told me, she said, be careful, only eat a little bit. She bought me some because I was on keto too,
You didn't listen.
I was like, oh, this old bitty don't know. She knew. I was like, oh my God, Jenny, what are you doing here?
Dude, I discovered it at Christmas dinner a few years back, and I'll never live it down. Cause like, her mom had a bunch of these sugar-free candies around the house or whatever, and like I didn't even realize they were sugar-free. I just was eating candies out the candy dish, and
Yeah.
then I spent like most of the fucking Christmas celebration like in the bathroom,
Oh
and
no.
so like every fucking year, not even every year, every time we visit her mom's house, there's something said about like, oh, be careful, it's not sugar-free. Like you,
Well, you in there? You in there wrapping a present?
yeah, what the fuck are you doing in there? But so those were really good. But the shout out was because she's been doing so fucking good, dude. Like she she's struggled with that before. Like she's like, I'm gonna give up sugar, I'm gonna give up carbs or whatever. And it's like it lasts for a little while and then she's just like, but now it's like imperative that
Yeah.
she do it. And so she she's really stuck with it. She's lost like 20 pounds.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. And like, her blood sugar's like doing it's kind of wacky. It does weird shit. That's something I've been learning though here with like blood sugar. Like it's so fucking crazy. Like her dad is type 1 diabetic and like so he's always dealt with stuff like dealing with like using insulin and fucking blood sugar and sugar getting low and shit. And but it's so fickle, dude. Like fucking blood sugar is so wild. It's like it doesn't. It seems like you could just like, oh, you just exercise and you'll not eat sugar and you'll be fine. But it's like it doesn't. It still shoots up sometimes for no fucking reason. Like
Yeah.
based, the hormones make it fucking shoot up. It's crazy. But anyway, she's been doing a solid ass job. And she starts back to work tomorrow. So
Respect.
fucking hell yeah. About to be making more money. And then so shout out to my awesome wife for that. And also, I am starting a new job next week.
Yeah, that's right.
Pretty exciting, man. Better pay. Pretty much the same job I already do, but better pay, better benefits, fucking cheaper insurance, all the fucking shit that you would hope for in a new job.
And you're
I
gonna
mean,
be a day walker now, right?
I'm gonna be a day walker like Blade. Yes, sir. I will be
Yeah.
not like totally. I might sometimes be going in, but I won't go in any later than like 1 p.m.
Yeah.
So even if I work 10 hours, I'm off at like 11. So
Yeah.
no more of this fucking work until 5, 6 a.m. bullshit that I've been
Yeah.
dealing with. And I'll tell you what, I actually already started working days for the past 2 weeks. I'm a changed man, Jesse. Dude, you probably
Yeah.
can't tell on here. You can't tell on here, but like I have perpetual like dark under my eyes, like because I fucking work my ass off and I don't sleep. And
Yeah.
like, but I've been getting solid sleep, dude. I've been
Hell yeah.
I've been fucking and still been able to work the landscaping gig, do my
Yeah,
job.
I was gonna ask about that. Is this new job gonna make the landscaping gig a little more
Uh,
dicey?
it might be. It'll probably just I'll have to move most of it to weekends. Because one thing
Yeah.
cool about this job is every weekend off,
Hell yeah, doggy.
except I would no, actually I have to work every third Saturday, but that ain't shit, dude.
Yeah, having weekends off, dude. I've
Dude,
had that. It would be hard for me to take a job that didn't have that now, because I've been doing that for like 5 years now. I got all
I've
the
been
banker
working,
hours. It'd be hard for me to want to trade that.
yeah, I've been working like 6-day weeks basically for the past fucking like 9 years.
Oof.
So it's kind of crazy. With the exception of the past couple months, I've been just taking 2 days off because I'm like, fuck that. But
Yeah.
this like burning the candle at both ends shit for the birds, dude. I'm still gonna get to do all the shit, but like all the shit that I do, I podcast, I fucking hang
Yeah.
out with family, I do landscaping, I go to the gym. I've been going to the gym regularly.
Hell yeah.
And it looks like it's going to be possible and still get adequate sleep. I'm talking fucking 6, 7, 8 hours a night, which is fucking superb for me. Like
Yeah.
my sleep has been fucked up basically since I was like, man, 20 something, like at least a decade. I've been having like real weird fucking sleep schedule. Like some nights I get 3 hours, some nights I get 7, some nights I get 4. Like
Yeah, I
this is
hear
about
that.
consistent as I've ever been. and I think it's gonna open up a whole new fucking like realm of possibilities for me, dude. Because like I'm a different person when I get enough sleep.
Well, I'm very excited for you on as far as you know, what your future holds into that.
Thank you. I'm excited. Like I said, my wife starts working again tomorrow. I'm gonna start working and making better money. We're about to be fucking doing it, bro.
Hell
Doing
yeah.
it. Feeling good.
Hell yeah.
Before we go, because I told you earlier, we've got to cut it a little bit short tonight. But
yeah, that's all right. I was gonna say we could talk about all the TV shows and shit next week. If you're into that.
Let's just touch on a couple real quick here. So,
Okay.
we might as well, because like we've been pushing it all. Like now, I mean,
Oh yeah, because we're about to be on another break anyway. So let's just go real quick. Invincible. Tell me what your thoughts on that is.
So I've loved I've loved this show from the
start.
I've been telling you to get on it for a while.
I know, and
but it's a cartoon, and I'm pretty sure like Kimmy's not really into cartoons like that much.
No.
But and then you, I think sometimes you like them, sometimes not.
I like most of them.
Yeah, I know you like the DC animated stuff.
Yeah, I mean they're the best to do it. I mean, well, the What If was fucking super nice. But I will say Invincible is like its own thing though, and I really like it. Caden watched like the last 3 seasons of the first episode and the 2 new ones, is it? Yeah, with me. And isn't there some other like 1 episode or something I'm missing that's related to that?
Yeah, there's a prequel called
what's that one?
It's called Adam. Yeah. And so it's the story of the main girl that's in there, the teen girl.
Adam.
Yeah, it's her origin story. It's really fucking good. I didn't expect it. Like, I fucking love it, dude. It's an hour long. It's just 1 episode, it's one short, 1 hour.
I'm gonna watch that for sure.
Really fucking good. Really fucking awesome like twist at the end. Like, yeah, I think you're gonna dig that. But yeah, dude, Invincible's fucking great. This was created by the same guy who created the comic book The Walking Dead.
Oh, it's got a lot of like The Boys vibes too, but I mean, Omni-Man and Homelander, same vibes.
Yeah,
different origins, same vibes.
If you look at like the setup,
Homelander's a little more fucked up though, but yeah, Omni-Man is like General Zod.
Listen, it's a perfect. They so badly like rip off the Justice League. Like every character is based off a Justice League character. There's like a fish person. There's like you know what I mean? Like
War Woman.
Yeah.
The Flash guy.
Right. I don't know. But dude,
he died like the second episode too.
I was gonna say, how much did you love the ending of the first episode, dude?
Yeah, you're like, oh, Omni-Man's a great guy. And wait, was it the end? The second? I don't know. I binged a lot.
It was the very end. It was like a post-credit kind of scene on the first episode, and it sets the tone for the whole fucking show, dude.
Oh, because he kills them at the end of the first episode, right?
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, Omni-Man's this great guy. So this was like the Superman son, Okay, this is good. I wonder how it's gonna play out.
Did you just fart over there?
No. Oh no. Work phone. Sorry. I usually have my ringers off, but my work phone I gotta leave on.
Yeah. Busting ass over there. All right. In the same vein, another Amazon show, Gen V, the little spinoff from The Boys. What do you think about that?
So fucking good, dude.
Yeah, it's up there, right? It's like a perfect fucking. It's a nice compliment to The Boys.
Yeah, exactly. And then the way I understand it, I don't remember where I heard this, but I heard that so like the end of Gen V kind of ties back in with Homelander and shit. Sorry if I'm getting up stuff. It's a couple weeks now. So get over it. And so it ties it back in with Homelander. So I guess the next season of The Boys is supposed to tie back in with Gen V. And it's supposed to start going like back and forth, is the way I understand it. I don't remember where I heard that, and it might not be credible, but that's the way I understand what's going to happen.
It makes sense. They've created their own little universe. I dig it. I dig it, man.
speaking of universes, it's
Yeah.
not as tied in as I thought, but Bass Reeves came out.
Yeah.
Lawman Bass Reeves. And have you watched it?
No.
You should. Okay, it is not at all related to any of the other Yellowstones other than that it's made by the same guy.
Okay.
And I think it's just a 3-part series. And Bass Reeves is a real dude. I didn't even know this. And then Kimberly told me about it. She's like, yeah, because remember that episode, Time Suck? I think it's number 2, where he does all those, where Dan does all that acid.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's about Bass Reeves. And
yeah,
he's like,
I totally forgot.
He was in the Southern Army fighting to, trading his military skill for his freedom.
Yeah.
And then the his owner tries to fuck him over. He kills him, kills some other dudes, runs to Indian country, and then I'm not gonna give away the whole thing, but it's pretty cool. He's a very successful bounty hunter, and it is a very interesting show. I mean, it's fucking good. You'll love it. It's done so well.
All right, I'll check it out then.
And they're supposed to come out with the last half of season 5 of Yellowstone this month too.
All right. Is that the final season or?
I think they could probably keep going, but I don't really see Kevin Costner keeping going because they're fighting like a motherfucker in court.
Yeah. Did you? Fuck. What was it? We were talking about something. Did you finish? What was I gonna say?
Loki.
Fuck. Yeah. Did you finish Loki?
Yeah, I did. The last episode was really good. The last 2 episodes were really good. The rest, like the first episode was good, and then it got really kind of meh. And then the last 2, they really came back. They ended it very well.
That final episode was dope as fuck when he kept going back over and over and over.
Yeah, and then how it ended with fucking him just really, taking a place where he can fucking take care of everybody and do something good with who he is.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was really smart. The first episode of the series in season 1 was called Glorious Purpose, and so was the final episode of season 2. So yeah.
It's very. Then that's the end of the Loki thread, right? For now.
I mean, I hope so. I don't see what else there is to do.
Yeah, I think they should leave it there because I mean it was so good. He did great, and taking it anywhere else with that story would just kind of ruin it.
Yeah. And there's just I think the rest is going to unfold in the films, like Kang and all that shit. I did want to say something though. I'm actually pretty pumped about what the Marvel Cinematic Universe is deciding to do. I don't know if you saw this news or not, but they really have decided to take a step back, reevaluate, and fucking start focusing on quality over quantity. So I don't know if you know anything about this, but like there was so this guy Chippick came in and took over Disney from Bob Iger like back a couple years ago, and he's kind of been at the helm this whole time of Disney, and he's kind of not let the creators have creative control. He kind of like, whereas Kevin Feige always kind of like was like the puppeteer of all of this.
Yeah, he's like the quality control guy, right?
Yeah, he's the guy who, I mean, he literally was kind of like shaping the story. Like, okay, this is what we're doing. Like, he had the vision for the MCU. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And this guy came in and kind of didn't let him have as much power, and made these, very corporate decisions from the top about shit. And it didn't work out so well. Like, a lot of people think the MCU's fallen off in the past couple of years, and I get it. The quality isn't as good. Used to be.
Like that last Thor movie was kind of meh.
Yeah, and there's been a couple things like that. Movies that didn't do so great. Even the Marvels right now is the worst opening for MCU. The worst opening of any MCU film since Iron Man. Like, it's crazy. And I mean that sucks because I feel like it could be a good. I haven't seen it yet, but I feel like it could be a fun ass movie.
Blue Beetle's supposed to come out on Max here soon. I'm gonna watch that.
So they've decided, okay, Bob Iger now is back as head of Disney. And he's going to kind of he's going to let the motherfuckers do what they do.
Yeah, he's like, we had a team going, things were going good, and let's just go back to that.
And so, but Marvel's decided to slow this shit, like fucking stop the train, and let's put some quality shit out. So they have said now, next year there will only be one fucking MCU film of all of 2024. That is, though, it is going to be the biggest fucking movie of the year. I'm telling you right now, Deadpool 3.
Oh, that's under Disney now?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
That's gonna be insane.
Marvel, all of Marvel is now under Disney. Like it used to be, Fox owned a portion, Sony owned a portion, Universal owned a portion. All of it except for Spider-Man, which is still Sony, but they cooperate.
They share.
Yeah. But so they've decided, like, they had all this shit slated. They're like, oh, we're gonna put out a Madam Web movie and a fucking this and that show and this and that. And they decided, they're like, no. Next year, one fucking movie, which we haven't had one movie in the MCU since it started. Just one in a year.
Yeah.
But I get it. Let's slow it the fuck down, man. Let's put out some good shit. I think Deadpool is gonna be fucking massive. I think it's
Are they gonna do any shows?
So okay, check this out. Did you watch that trailer for Echo?
Not yet.
Fuck, dude. That looks so goddamn good.
Yeah.
I'm so pumped. It's got me excited for Daredevil. It's got me excited for like the darker fucking MCU.
Yeah.
It's heavy on Kingpin. It's like got her origin story, Echo's origin story in it, and it looks dark, dude. It looks like Daredevil. They got it. It's a TVMA.
Really?
Yeah. So it's about to get real. There's lots of blood in it and shit.
I'm excited.
Really excited. January 10th, that comes out. I don't know what other shows they're doing next year. There's supposed to be a What If season 2. There's supposed to be a Spider-Man that's some cartoon. X-Men is supposed to come back still. So we've got all that shit there. But like, at least in terms of movies, they're only putting out one next year. And I have a feeling they'll probably step back the shows a little bit too, which is fine, man. They only did 2 shows this year. 2 fucking series, which is crazy because they did like 4 or 5 the previous 2 years. So
yeah, initially they went hard in the paint.
Yeah, fucking let's reel it in, put out some good shit. Echo looks like a nice turning point, and then to have the next movie be the first ever rated R Disney film.
Yeah,
dude.
So they're gonna take it to like a more hardcore point for a minute. That's dope.
Yeah, and I think we're in. I'm very hopeful, man. I'm very hopeful for the future, and then we start to get X-Men films and fucking Fantastic Four and shit. I can't fucking wait. Can't wait.
Yeah, because once they get, it'll be dope once they get into some of the teams and stuff.
Got me excited, man. Like I was starting to get like, man, nobody's gonna be tuning into my fucking Marvel Plus podcast because nobody's gonna be watching the shit anymore. But I have a feeling it's coming back, baby. I kept the fucking faith, and I think they're back. They're coming back.
It's never gonna go fully away. There'll always be Marvel shit.
Yeah.
All right, man. I think we're gonna wrap it up. Very good episode. We'll be back in a couple weeks for you guys. Let Brett get acclimated to his new job. Let me get to his meet. I'll try and put up an episode or 2. I'll put one up after the meet. My birthday's Monday too, so
do that and try to get some footage of the meet, man. We'll post that.
I know. I'm trying to get Kimberly to come to the damn meet so she can be my camera gal, but she's a little reluctant.
If not, you need to find you a bystander to be your videographer because you got to.
Need to beg some of the homies to help a homie out. But yeah. All right. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for listening and follow Marvel Plus. Yep. Follow the real Brett Scott everywhere there is to be followed. Follow me on.
Real quick. As long as my new job allows, I have a very big announcement. I am returning to GalaxyCon Columbus this year to do another live Plus podcast. So fucking exciting shit. Very exciting. I already have a guest lined up. I'm excited, man. Another live show in front of a live audience, kind of a big so yeah, and I think I'm gonna get to meet a couple celebrities there because I've got a friend of mine has purchased like passes to like get photos with certain celebrities, and you can have like up to 5 people in the photo. So you might be seeing photos of your boy with like
Yeah.
like Daredevil and Kingpin. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be sick.
Exciting, man. Hey, and Kurt Schmidt might make it out to GalaxyCon.
What? That'd be very cool.
Might get to meet the long lost cousin.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
All right, but yeah, follow Jesse at Cole with a K everywhere. On the gram.
Yeah.
And
that's my only cool page.
Long Lost Brothers on Facebook, Long Lost Brothers YouTube. Get on it, baseball team. And if you haven't checked out the Halloween Spooktacular, please go fucking check it out because
it's a lot of fun, man.
It's the best. It's the best fucking time of the year. Go check it out.
Hell yeah.
All right, motherfuckers, get out there and listen to some Christmas music. It's time.
I don't know. Give it a week. Give it a week. All right. We're out.
Later.